Hey guys, what's up? How are you? I hope that you guys are having an amazing one today. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Jarrell, and in today's video we are going to be comparing these two foundations. This one right here, which is from Basma. I did a whole entire review on this foundation, but many of you just wanted to see the difference from these two right here, and I just want to do a video for you guys and see it in action so I can give you my overall opinion to see which one actually works better for my skin type. So if you guys are interested in seeing this video, then let's go ahead and get into it. But before we do, please don't forget to like and of course subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And without further ado, let's get on to the video. So I do have this one right here that, again, I did a whole entire review on this one. So if you guys want to see it in action, the wear test and all of that, then go ahead and just check that video. I will link it down below in the description area. But let's go ahead and just swatch it so you guys can see it. So here we have a swatch of the Basma foundation. And one of my subscribers did ask me just to compare side by side with the NARS foundation, which is in the shade Stromboli. This is the shade that I usually wear for NARS, specifically for this foundation right here, which is the light reflecting foundation. I did actually have to go down a shade just because the one that I usually wear just wasn't working out for me. It was just too deep, so I did end up going with Stromboli. So just so you guys can see it in action, and in case my subscriber is actually watching and you just wanted to see it, this one is definitely a little bit more yellow, a lot more yellow actually, comparing it to the Basma. Basma is in the shade 27 and Stromboli from NARS is down here, and you can see that it's definitely more on the yellow side comparing it to the Basma foundation. If you are super yellow, this is not going to work out for you, and I wanted to do that for you, and I want to apologize as well because it did take me a very long time to get back to you, but I hope that is helpful now, just in case you are still wondering about the Basma foundation and which shade to go to. Now, going back to the video and just swatching these two Mary foundations, I do have two just because one was a little bit too light and the other one is a little bit too deep, so combining it together, I actually do get my perfect shade. This one is the deeper shade, which is in the shade Caramel. And the consistency between Basma and Merit does feel a little bit thicker, not so thin, and it does have a little bit more coverage in my opinion, but we are going to see it on the skin. And this one is in the shade Bisque, and you can see that it's a little bit lighter. Let's go ahead and now apply the foundation. I am going to be using Basma on this side like I've mentioned, so I'm going to be using my brush to blend it in, and as you can see, this foundation just blends into the skin so nicely, really effortlessly. So this foundation is buildable. You can get a really nice light coverage and build it up to a solid medium coverage. It says that you can get a full coverage, but in my opinion, I was never able to get a full coverage. So I'm just going to add a little bit more. This foundation does have a really nice and natural finish. It's not glowy. It's not like super matte. It's a really nice and natural finish, but stays put all day. Like, it's a really nice, long-lasting foundation. All right, so now I'm going to use Caramel, a couple of stripes with a Mary one, and then using the shade in Bisque, another brush on this side. They look pretty much the same. I do have two different primers, a little bit more of a mattifying primer in the center of my face and a little bit more of a glowy primer on the outer part of my face, but I will link those products down below in the description area just in case you guys are interested. But this coverage is looking pretty much identical to one another. I still see my imperfections on this side right here, which are my discolorations, little freckles, and sunspots that I do have here. I am seeing the same thing on this side as well. I do have some redness around my nose that has not been covered by the foundation, and that usually happens. I do have to go in with concealer, but again, it is looking pretty much the same, and I end up with the same kind of color, so like it's just blending in really nicely. Now, when it comes to the feel of it, so the Basma foundation does not feel like you have anything on your skin. Here, it does feel like you have something. So it is very minimum, but that is definitely something that I am noticing right away. Here we have the Basma foundation, and here we have the Merit side. Let's go ahead and now just finish the rest of our face, and I'll check back with you just to see how everything applies on top of these two foundations.
Feel uninvited. Left home in West LA. I'm not excited. So uninspired. On my way to play the bay while you're alone. This girl's a wonder. She loves me, yeah, she needs to know.
So here is the Basma sign. And here is the Merit side. Alright guys, so you guys saw the application for the foundation and everything else that went on top of it, and I gotta say that they are very similar. I did feel, and I still do feel, like the Merit is just a slight heavier than the Basma one. The Basma is super lightweight. I mean, you feel like you have absolutely nothing on your skin. The foundation for Merit, you do feel like you just have a little bit something. Now, it's not extremely heavy, don't take me wrong, but you do feel like you have something on your skin. When it comes to the look of the foundation, I gotta say that there's no difference. The pores are being blurred for both sides. They just look really nice and easy. Your skin's still peeking through. They are both buildable. They will give you a really nice solid medium coverage. Everything just went on really nicely. So there's no complaints when it comes to the formula whatsoever. I really don't see a huge difference from one to the other, to be quite frank with you guys. And I'm so happy that I did this video just in case you had your eye on either foundation or you just wanted them to be compared. The Basma foundation again feels a little bit lighter on the skin, but when it comes to the look of it, they look identical. They look exactly the same, and I am just really happy with the outcome of both of them. So either way, you're going to be happy. So there's really not a huge competition when it comes to these two foundations, but you let me know in the comment section down below if you've already tried both of them. Which one do you like better? Do you see a huge difference? Please help us out. Let's go ahead and talk, and let's have a conversation and help each other out. But that is it, my friend. That is it for this video. I hope that it was helpful to you, especially if you are in the market for a new stick foundation. You just wanted to try a new brand. If you've never tried Merit before or Basma Beauty, then maybe this video can help you out. But yeah, that is it, my friends. That is it for this video. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your love, your time, and support. Please don't forget to like and of course subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and I will see you next time.